And it goes a little something like.
Hello beauty babes, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be showing you how I cut these really pretty layers that I got, and honestly didn't take but maybe 30 minutes at the most, and these layers look amazing. You'll see how the wig looked before, or you can just look in the previous 4 videos that I've had over this wig. It's how it looked before I cut the layers in it, and I know it looks like I styled it a lot, but as you'll see by like in the video, I really didn't do much after I cut it at all. But it gives it good volume and everything, instead of it being all like, you know, plain and droopy and flat. You know, this just gives it a nice bit of volume and everything, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, you should definitely continue to watch this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the wig before the layers and everything. This is how it's looking. Pretty simple, right? Nothing too much and everything. It's just very flat, and when I curl it, I would like to have a little more like dimension to the hair, so that's why I'm going to be cutting the layers in it. And I just hope I don't mess this up, because this is not going to be my first time doing this, and I'm going to be following a video that I've seen here on YouTube, so let's just hope that it works. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in a second. Okay, so from what I remember in this video, she parted this like front piece out of her hair, and obviously she's doing this on her real hair. I'm doing this on a wig, so it's a little bit more complicated, I want to say, with me doing this on my actual hair. I mean, on the wig versus my actual hair. So I'm gonna start it off and just start brushing it up is what she did. And there's this. Okay, so I had to move y'all up so that you could actually see what I'm about to do. But with her, what she did was she took the end part. I'm just gonna take like about right here, and she cut it straight across. Can't see because the hair's on my face. And then she started to point cut it like this. And this was her first layer of hair that she used to now use as a guide on the rest of the hair. So I moved you guys back down so that y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. And this is how this first point is looking. And I'll cut like a little more based off of like how I want to go. I think I'm going to cut a little bit more off of here because I want it to be just a tad bit shorter. Just because, I don't know. I don't want it to be too short, but I do want it to be a little shorter. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut some more. I think that's good enough for right now. Yeah, so with these 2 pieces is what you're gonna use to start cutting the other layered parts in your hair. So what you're gonna do is part your hair down the middle. It can be like roughly, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is a wig, so I'm not gonna be perfectly parting with anything. You're gonna do that, and you're gonna wanna clip one piece out the way so that you can just work on one section and the other section not get caught up in the cutting. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. And so now I'm gonna take a second part of my hair, like I said, roughly doing it. I'm gonna brush. And then what I'm gonna do, what she did in the video, I'm doing exactly what she did in the video, is she slid her finger down to kind of find the guide that she did. This is where my guide stops. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There, that's where the end of my guide stops. So now I'm gonna cut just barely under where my guide stops. So I'm gonna cut off this much. And then boom, second layer. Ooh, I'm nervous, very nervous about how this is starting to look. I don't know, I don't think it looks horrible. Now, I'm gonna take a even farther back part. A little more. About right here. And now, brushing it out. And then we're gonna do basically the same thing. You can see the guide a little more here now. And yeah, I'm gonna cut a little lower. Basically, you just wanna keep cutting a little lower than the guides that you are putting, just so that it'll obviously be layered. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna cut off this. And then I'm going to start to point cut. Boom. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take this last section, right? And I'm going to do the last and final, like one. I'm gonna take it kind of at a diagonal. So, I did it. I don't know how I feel about it. I think there is a little bit I want to fix, just basically with this front piece. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit shorter because I feel like this is a little too much for one piece. So what I'm gonna do is take a teeny tiny bit of this section, about this much. I'm gonna take a little bit off. And point cut upwards. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side before fully critiquing, because I don't know. I'm actually gonna show y'all the opposite sides so I can see the difference. Okay, well, so now that I'm actually looking at the difference, I'm gonna get up and show y'all. I actually don't hate it. I wish that this part was cut a little better, a little more blended, I guess you could say, but I don't really know how to do that, so I'm just gonna have to go with it. All right, so this is how it's looking before I start to style it and whatnot. I'm not gonna do much to style it. I actually kind of like it how it looks like this, but this part here is kind of bothering me a bit. I feel like I did a little too much. This part looks a little more blended, but this part over here looks a little more choppy, but I don't exactly know how to fully fix that. So hopefully after I style it, it'll be looking perfectly fine. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm not really going to probably like fully show you how I style. Like I'm gonna show you, but it's more so gonna be a time lapse because this video was over the haircut. So yeah, give me one moment. Oh my gosh. My hair looks amazing. I love it. I love it so much. Like, might I add that this styling took me like not even 5 minutes. Layers definitely add just so much of a big difference. Like you wouldn't think that it does, but it does. It adds so much depth into your hair, and I definitely believe that you should cut layers into your straight hair. I mean curly hair even too, but this is straight, so I'm gonna say straight. Cut layers in your wigs. This is your sign to do so, because this is absolutely adorable. Like I love it. I love it. I don't know how the back looks now, so I hope it still looks great. Oh my god, it does. It looks amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, please, please, please take this as your sign to cut layers in your wigs, because I could not. Yes? You gotta give me a second. I'm filming. Oh, so give me a second. Yes. Hurry up. Close the door. So yes, this is definitely the sign that you need to cut layers in your wigs, because it looks amazing. Oh, I love it. But yeah, we have come to the end of today's video. Please give a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.